let us introduce you to the new Open Science Learning Gate. The Gate is an engaging tool to support the entire open science community and to drive innovation and progress through trustworthy research. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore its key features and demonstrate how it creates meaningful benefits for the open science ecosystem. Our main goal is to support knowledge exchange within OS communities by gathering insights on current practices and guiding thoughts from the community. We're building a knowledge hub that illuminates the state of the art in the conduct of research, keeping in mind the evolving character of science. This initiative enhances our understanding and fosters up-to-date research education, focusing on open science. Moreover, the Gate guides knowledge creators to repositories and catalogs suitable for hosting their open science resources and supports them in updating their materials. Knowledge creators are trainers and developers of material fostering and reflecting open science, including reports, leaflets, trainings, and articles. The Gate's overall goal, therefore, is to ensure and promote fair outputs with robust metadata, and to facilitate the continuous optimization and maintenance of open science capacities. We support their sustainable access and visibility by visualizing the connection to repositories or catalogs that are hosting or naming educational materials. So far, the Gate is an infrastructure, an established intersection, and a dynamic service supporting the research community in the long term. By connecting various open science communities and linking them to sustainable and trustworthy repositories or catalogs, the Gate provides significant benefits for the entire research ecosystem and strengthens the foundation of reliable research and innovation. Benefits such as the promotion of fair outputs, sustainability of training materials by facilitating their access and visibility, and maintaining their quality by encouraging regular updates. So let's dive deeper into the core feature of the Gate, the Gate service. The Gate service is a survey designed for targeted data collection. It focuses on 12 distinct actors within the research ecosystem. Why? Because each target group brings a unique perspective on open science practices and has specific training needs. A large data collection builds the foundation for up-to-date open science education and practices. Therefore, the Gate hopes to engage as many knowledge creators as possible, inviting them to contribute their insights into the open science resources by indicating which open science guiding thoughts they have embedded into them. Throughout this process, knowledge creators also articulate their understandings of open science guiding thoughts, enriching the collective understanding of OS practices. Through this dynamic loop, the Gate offers these knowledge creators valuable insights into the guiding thoughts simultaneously highlighted by their peers. The collected data will be structured and evaluated by the Gate's research team and reviewed by an advisory board. At this stage, we'd like to mention the second core feature of the Gate Report. The Gate Report will be published annually, effectively synthesizing Gate's collected and structured knowledge, and thus informing the entire research ecosystem about the current state of open science guiding thoughts and practices. Participating knowledge creators thus benefit from effective guidance on how to optimize their educational materials. Other communities, such as researchers, policymakers, infrastructure providers, and research funding organizations, have the opportunity to stay informed, regularly update their understanding, and to respond effectively. They may embrace, modify, or distance themselves from the communicated developments, practices, and disparities, and thus improve their decision-making and activities on open science. The Gate is a dynamic infrastructure that continuously screens the open science capacity building and practice landscape. It facilitates an ongoing knowledge exchange in the research ecosystem, ensuring open science stakeholders remain informed and up to date with the latest developments in the field. But do we really need the GATE? Let's have a look. Educators identified various challenges for open science capacity building. One was the lack of funding to maintain training materials, even after projects conclude. The GATE offers great support here by encouraging the updating and maintaining of existing materials, thereby reducing the need for funding new initiatives that could develop similar resources. Another challenge is that there are disparate and parallel initiatives instead of collaboration, and courses in open science are often not integrated as mandatory curricula components. GATE enhances visibility and collaboration by emphasizing the connections to repositories and catalogs that feature fair and high-quality materials, thereby promoting their findability and usability. Other major challenges are the lack of knowledge about fast-developing open science concepts among knowledge creators, as well as insufficient quality assurance, and given the evolving research landscape, the necessity for continuous updates and maintenance. The GATE service and report provide effective community feedback, foster a circular dialogue that promotes ongoing excellence for research and innovation. This collaborative process encourages reflection and the continuous updating of materials to ensure they remain relevant and effective. Now let's imagine a few scenarios. For example, Max is an open science trainer who would like to keep his materials up to date due to increasing interaction of AI with OS. But it's difficult to do, to stay informed about the current issues and thinking within the rapidly evolving ecosystem. He would like to have access to continuous and targeted information on new developments, needs and guiding thoughts, and to know how to best update his materials. Here the GATE can support him by continuously collecting, evaluating, and mirroring the guiding thoughts at the intersection of open science and artificial intelligence, by updating participating trainers via the GATE reports and notifications, and by encouraging updates. And what about Clara, who is a project coordinator? Her challenge is to ensure that the training materials on how to do research developed during her projects remain visible and actively utilized even after the project's activities have concluded. But it's difficult to find appropriate repositories or catalogs to ensure that other community members find and use their materials. She would thus like support in selecting suitable, frequently used, and sustainable repositories and catalogs to increase the outreach and enable access post-project. The GATE service helps by recommending and guiding users to trustworthy repositories and catalogs, and giving authors recognition in the GATE reports. Through the website, links to fair and up-to-date educational materials and repositories and catalogs are actively promoted, ensuring the sustained availability of these resources. Finally, let's discuss Sam's challenge. As the Vice President, he would like to promote excellence in research and innovation at his university. He needs solid knowledge about current views on open science education and how they change over time. He struggles to navigate various sites, networks, and services to collect current information on guiding thoughts and practices from the research community. He would need a structured, evidence-based, and target group-specific overview of understandings and practices to establish open science as the new normal within his university. By using the GATE service, he would receive easy-to-use and evidence-based knowledge on open science practices, and knowledge creators at his university would be able to update their materials easily. The GATE report feeds back target group-specific research practices and understandings. And the GATE website and report inform on fair, up-to-date, and target group-specific training for higher education institutions in sustainable repositories. The GATE is here to support the research community. It aims to join forces and add value to existing initiatives, to complement them, and support collaboration among OS actors for capacity building. So, join the GATE. If you are a representative of the research ecosystem, we're happy that you reached out to us. If you are a knowledge creator, we welcome you to the GATE service. We invite you to share your knowledge about open science education. Read what others identify as important in open science training, and receive updates and guidance to optimize your own materials. Through this, you can be named as the author of high-quality materials in the GATE report, and you will be able to share your materials on suitable repositories for sustainable access and visibility. Let's shape the future of research and the new normal of open science to drive innovation and progress through trustworthy research.